Fifth on our list is young farmers. As most of you know, Jack is a very key member of Whitchurch YFC.
Hey!
He has taken part in just about everything, from the entertainments competition, float, and even to bloody cheerleading in a pink tutu. I'm sure one of these days Jack will take on a club role, and most probably county too. But for now, just keep tanking. Number 6, well, it's a special little subject to Jack. It's Pub of the Month. Jack's been to almost every pub of the month since SFYFC have been running. One evening that does spring to mind is when we went to the Eagle and Serpent, which was being hosted by Clibby Mortimer. Mike Charnley was on chauffeuring duty, and Jack was in charge of navigation. But with one wrong turn, we almost ended up in sodding Ludlow. And all the way home, all we heard was about when they used to fetch straw from down south, as we call it, with a two-wheel drive hearses and an Arctic bale trailer. And something that's already been mentioned, and it's number 7 on our list, is impunctuality. Jack is very rarely on time for anything, and no occasion illustrates this better than Cherbury and Martin's Pub of the Month at the Herbert Arms. Greengrass and I were just about to leave, being driven by Mr. Allen, and Jack just arrived in his John Deere overalls and cap at about midnight. I'm sure we were in bed before he even left the pub. Number 8, well, Jack, as most of you will probably have realised by now, likes an adventure. For the last few years, it's sort of become tradition to go up to the Great Yorkshire. Mainly to take Greengrass here back to Heartbeat country. Trouble is, we keep bringing him bloody back.
As he needs him.
After we failed to abandon him in Heartbeat country, we've gone to Whitby for a stroll up the pier. But this year, after we'd been up the pier and doing our tourist tour, Mr. Benbow here decided that it'd be a good idea to go on a bit of a mystery tour, which has resulted in us getting lost in deepest, darkest North Yorkshire, sorry. I could get lost in either of them. 9, well, it's a subject Jack and I both have in common a bit. It's his sort of obsession with a good night out in Oswestry. After last year's winter warmer was finished, we ended up in Oswestry. It was instigated by some prat called Williams, but I don't know him really. Anyway, we were there, 4 AM came and went, as it does, and we were still going. Anyway, we left. And after dropping a few folks home, I think Jack got home about 5 gone. You know, still got straight on the tank though, got to get going. Needless to say, he's been to Oswestry many times since. But on a serious note, and this is serious really, by our standards, Jack's been helping me at home a few days this past week, and my parents, who'd never met him before, said what a polite and well brought up young man he is. And he is as well. Well, we won't tell you it again for another few years, Jack, so just cherish the moment. You can always rely on Jack to offer help if you need a hand, and be there if you need someone to talk to. So raise your glasses to Jack Benbow.